Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to my video. Alright, in this video we will discuss about comparing and contastring. This is learning materials. 1. The language of comparison. 2. Comparative sentences. 3. Writing a paragraph of comparison. 4. The language of contrast. 5. Contrast. 6. Writing a paragraph of contrast. 7. Science experiments. And last 8 is gathering data for comparison and contrast. The language of comparison. Comparison in writing discusses similar elements, while contrast in writing discusses different elements. Thus, a compare and contrast is an analysis to subjects by comparing them, contrasting them, or both. The key to good comparison and contrast is choosing two or more subjects that connect in a meaningful way. The purpose of doing comparisons or contrasts is not to state the obvious, but to clarify subtle differences or unexpected similarities. Example: Alan runs 4 miles a day. Peter runs 4 miles a day. 1. Alan runs 4 miles a day and Peter does too. And 2. Alan runs 4 miles a day and so does Peter. Comparative sentences. Use comparative sentences effectively. Long, complex sentences with multiple clauses are not grammatically wrong. However, comparison may be less effective. Comparative is used to compare two things. There are two ways to show a comparative comparison, using ER and more. Example: the Monitor and the Reporter are both weekly magazines. The Monitor is a weekly magazine, and so is the Reporter. Writing a paragraph of comparison. This is my example paragraph. Mobile phones have become an inseparable part of us. Currently, there are many types and variations of mobile phones, such as Samsung and iPhone. Both have designs that are unique in form and usability. In addition, they also have different features that make us have to choose the type that suits our needs and budget. Next is the language of contrast. Contrast is often overtly marked with markers such as but or however, as in the following example. It's raining, but I didn't bring an umbrella. In the first clause, "it's rain" implies that the speaker knows the weather situation and will prepare for it, while the second clause, "I don't bring an umbrella" implies that the speaker will stay wet, but clauses refer to related situations, or themes, but imply contradictions. Relationships compare something similar but different. This is what is believed to be the hallmark of a contrastive relationship. Contrast. Contrast is a rhetorical device used by a writer to emphasize the difference between two people, place, or things. At its simplest, Contrast is the opposition between objects, with their differences highlighted and explained. The main purpose of contrast is to underline ideas and explain their meaning, so that readers can easily follow a story or argument. Through opposing and contrasting ideas, writers make their arguments stronger, which makes them more memorable to the reader because of the emphasis placed on them. Writing a paragraph of contrast. This is my example paragraph. Samsung and iPhone are two mobile phone brands that are worldwide because of their good quality. But the two cell phones have some differences. First, in terms of design, Samsung has managed to make a foldable cell phone, while the iPhone is still in the form of an ordinary cell phone. Second, Samsung and iPhone storage are different. If you need a phone with a large storage capacity, you should choose the iPhone. Lastly, price difference between Samsung and iPhone. The price of Samsung is cheaper than the price of the iPhone. If you want to have a cell phone at a low price but have a good quality, you should buy a Samsung because Samsung is no less good than the iPhone. Science experiment. Scientific experiments are often done to show comparisons and contrasts. The following experiment shows that copper is a better conductor of heat than wood. You will need to assemble 2 strips of paper, a chopper rod, wooden rod, and a candle. First of all, wrap a strip of paper around the curved rod. After that, hold the rod above a burning candle for 2 seconds. Then, examine the paper. You will notice that it did not burn. Now, repeat the same procedure with the wooden rod. Notice that this time the paper scorches. This simple experiment proves that copper conducts heat better than wood. Last is gathering data for comparison and contrast. If you have traveled to or meet people from other countries, you know that there are both similarities and differences between cultures. In this activity, you are going to write a paragraph focusing on the differences between one aspect on your culture and that some aspect with another culture. 1. Choose one topic for your paragraph. 2. Make a list of a question on your topic that you can ask someone from another country. 3. Make a list of differences on your topic between your country and your partner's country. 4. Write a paragraph of contrast using your list as a guide. And 5. Revise and then rewrite your paragraph.
Okay guys, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.